All right, market's just about open in 1.5 minutes. Would have been getting long here on Russell, maybe NASDAQ. We'll see. What was NASDAQ's flows? Not bullish. That's why I like Russell. SPY was bullish, though. We don't want to risk. Not a lot. So this is sort of a smaller size trade if we take it long here. All right, here we go. We got news after 30 minutes after the open. I'm thinking we will sweep these lows on Russell before we go up. Just that initial low right where we just made. Right here. I'm thinking NASDAQ might even also do that, but I don't. It's a little iffy on longing it. All right, we're open in 5 seconds. Here we go. Dow Jones already pumping. Wow, NASDAQ puking.
Order submitted.
So a smaller size on this. Don't want to get caught up in the drama. It's very likely we could just get taken out and we're wrong. MSTR down 2%. We only need like 2 more percent, and it's target hit on MSTR for the crypto trade. But yeah, there's NASDAQ taking out that low. I would hope ES actually holds here to set or support the Russell in a way, but does not need to. Dow Jones bouncing. It's already reached the premium of the range it was on already. Smaller size because I could totally see Russell just being really confusing and using this low. But the technical low is, for me, it's the daily low, which is there. So just wanted to respect that. Go small. I'll take profits according to the way Dow's moving. I want Dow to take these highs. So far it's already sort of moving decently. But yeah, Russell had the bull flow, so that's why I'm long in Russell here. Just trying to trade what everything's telling me instead of my heart. My heart wanted to get long ES, but just the technicalities with NASDAQ are just, I cannot trust them a lot of the time. So I trust NASDAQ more, and it took out the low. So not much to really do there anyways. Yeah, let's see this get a push higher. I mean, I'm gonna target the highs. If Dow Jones isn't gonna take these, I'm gonna fucking let these smooth highs get me. So this might turn into a small risk, big win. We'll see. But don't want to get greedy. I'm gonna fucking take profits like I should. Let's see, Russell on IWM. Just make sure we got both charts loaded up. Yeah, it's not as smooth on IWM, but yeah, just really waiting for the Dow, I think. Basically go risk-free probably here. I wouldn't want it to come all the way back down, most likely. But Russell can be finicky, so I'm just gonna be a little bit more patient. Drawing liquidity for Dow's all the way up above here, these highs, so we got a while to go, which is why I think we may actually end up getting those highs on Russell. Well, I wouldn't see why not. But if it gets, this is sort of the high right here that I'm really waiting for. Got an alert there. Russell just took out this high here. I'm gonna move my stop. I do not want this coming back against me, because that's a logical possibility that it's just gonna diverge there and then rotate back down, sweep out these smooth lows. So don't want to get married to this small size trade. Just gonna take my small loss if I have to take it and whatnot. And yeah, this was my low-hanging fruit objective here, so I'm totally happy if Dow takes this. I'm just gonna get out. Don't give a shit. Don't give 2 fucks. I'm happy to exit for anything on a small size trade. If I make $100, fuck yeah, who cares? More about getting the rep and sizing correctly. But ideally, yeah, hopefully we just fucking pump. That's always the case. Hopefully we just pump. That's always what we want. I'm thinking this is just gonna be the target though, because just the way we're moving on Dow. So yeah. And then same thing with NASDAQ and ES. If they can rotate above this high too, would probably start a little, I would feel a little iffy. The Asia high, because that's the high on, that's this high, so we'll also be watching that. I'm happy if this stops in break even, because then I didn't lose. And technically it did take out the news high, so it could be wanting to rotate lower, so better safe than sorry. So yeah, here we go. Just gotta wait, let this play out. We'll see what happens. That's all there really is to it. The only thing is I will be looking for the next trade though. I'm waiting for Dow to hit these highs so that I can maybe get short Russell. We'll see. Obviously depends on the flows. I really need to see some flow alignment as well. So I'll be heavily watching the flows if we do get up into these areas, depending on what Russell does, depending on what Dow does. Dow did have bear flow yesterday, so I'm still waiting for a move up to get short and then a move down to get long. So yeah, we'll just wait for those. But other than that, just gonna let this play out. I already noted what I'm looking for here, so Well, it looks like I was right to go small. Um, yeah, it looks like that was the trade, and that's basically it. So we're already down into the wick. Technically my stop should be here at the low, so but it does look like it's gonna rotate lower. Nice, just a tiny little loss.
Order filled.
$20 loss. Nice. Can't complain. So yeah, this does look like it's just gonna reverse from here. I thought there would need to be something up into this high, but just very confusing. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to get too wrapped up into the inside price action, especially with the bearishness we're seeing. So yeah, I still this could still be a long. I mean, maybe it's just rotating back up again, but for it to be that difficult just to trade it, it's not my style, which is why I stopped out there. It could very well still be a long, is all I'm saying. But yeah, I'm still primarily waiting to see what happens with Dow. That's really my main. Wow, MSTR finally doing it, dude. Wow. Cool. So that's that trade. I'll probably make a different recording if there's another trade because that's what I'm actually waiting for is this setup and maybe this setup on Dow. And then yeah, I'm gonna watch crypto right now. So gotta go.